Welcome to my channel IELTS Without Effort. And those who do not know me, I am an ex IELTS examiner. And of course, just a minute. And I do coaching. And today I am going to come with a cue card. But this is going to be different. Why? Because I am going to show you how you can do two different introductions and yet not get out of the topic. Okay? And also there is a myth that can we add new bullet points which are not mentioned. I'll be dealing with that. Okay, so this is a bit different, and let's not waste time and get to the card. Now the card is describe. So this is from January to August. Describe a person you met at a party and enjoyed. See, you have enjoyed. Okay, now you have met him at a party. These are the key points. Now you should say what the party is naturally, and who the person naturally, and what you talked, what you talked about. This is also a key word, and why you enjoyed talking to that person. Now you can include this bullet point, which is where and when you met him. So if you can add these points in your cue card, and you will not go out of the topic. Now let's see how I have added this also. So it was a Friday night and I was at a friend's birthday party. So that was a birthday party. So when, now this is when. Oh, it was not written when. Why did she? Did I add this? Nothing like that. Okay. The party was held at a local 5-star hotel, or 5-star you can write, and there were a lot of people there, most of whom I didn't know. So you did not know a lot of people there. Lot of people were not known to you. So I was feeling a little nervous, as I usually do at social gatherings. So you can add one in the sense, I am not a social butterfly. That means you do not socialize. I do not like to socialize or meet people. I feel uncomfortable meeting people. Anything. Now extempo तो होता ही है ना मेरा. ये होता ही नहीं है कि भाई I just read what is written. But I was determined to enjoy myself. As I was standing by the bar, or you can say I was standing near the stage, sipping on my drink, I noticed a person standing alone in a corner. He looked a little out of place, means he was also feeling very uncomfortable. Yes, and I could tell he was feeling just as nervous as me. So that's a typo. I decided to strike up a conversation with him. Out of place and strike up. You don't have to use idioms at every sentence. I have read such cue cards. There are, vocabulary in every sentence, and it becomes very abnormal, It is very abnormal to speak like that. Okay. In fact, we were on the same page. This you can add. So he looked a little out of place, and I could tell that he was feeling nervous as I was. In fact, we were on the same page. So decided to strike up the conversation means to make an attempt to. Okay. So as I approached him, I introduced myself and asked him how he was enjoying the party. So this is an indirect speech which I have written here. So, and I asked, how are you feeling? ऐसे नहीं बोलना, डायरेक्ट स्पीच नहीं बोलनी, इनडायरेक्ट बोलनी है, कोशिश करो. He smiled and said his name was John, David, whatever you want to call. We started talking because उसमें लिखा है ना that what did you talk about? And I was surprised to find that we had a lot in common. Means नहीं भी है तो there was a lot of things which were of common interest. You can also say that. Extempo chalta hai. So there were lot of things which were in common, or we could vibe with each other. Okay, ye bhi extempo. Vibe with each other very well. We talked about our jobs, our hobbies, and our shared love for traveling. Shared love. Okay. I mean, you both like that is traveling. He had just come back from a trip in Dubai and he was telling me about all the amazing places he had visited. So he was telling you all the places. Now this is again made up. You can make any story. I found it fascinating and I was so interested in his story. Some of the places he described were mind-boggling, means they were amazing. Okay, so you can say that one of the place, like the fountains that were found in Dubai, he described, and I'm sure it was heavenly, or it was like being in the seventh heaven. Again, that is extempo. We talked for hours. It felt time flew. So time flew away, that also you can say. And before I knew it, the party was coming to an end. So it was coming to an end. It was getting over. I was sad to see him go, but he gave me his number and we agreed to meet again. So this is again just an extension. I enjoyed talking to John so much. He was interesting and smart and he had a great sense of humor. Means बहुत मजाकिया था, He had a great sense of humor, means in good sense, not cheap. And you can say also, I was surprised, I was taken back. Yeah, taken back, okay, extempo. Taken back with his in-depth knowledge of things. You can write. Not write, I mean speak. So this is the second introduction. All the things, they remain the same. See how you can make a story. This is the second one which I made. When I was a child, my mom would always say not to talk or don't talk to strangers as it is very dangerous, okay, or it's very risky. You can say anything. Even though I'm not a child anymore, I still get little nervous when someone I don't know tries to strike up a conversation with me. For this reason, I don't generally engage, okay, or initiate in a conversation with strangers. But something, this is a typo, unexpected happened at a birthday party that I attended recently. Then you can start, it was Friday night and all that. So, okay, so my mother had prohibited to enter into conversation with strangers, and this is another way. Thank you so much and hope you like it. See, I have added something new, and of course, if you require any assistance, that's my number, and may I request you to please comment whether you liked it.